far in the future, long after the last traces of human history may have faded. Our planet will still be spinning beneath the light of the same star that has given us life for billions of years. Yet nothing lasts forever, and the story of Earth is ultimately a story of endings. To understand how our planet will die, we must begin not with the distant future, but with the very forces that have always shaped its destiny. Earth is about 4.5 billion years old, forged in fire from the debris of an ancient solar system. Since its birth, it has endured bombardments from asteroids, eruptions of supervolcanoes, the shifting of continents, and mass extinctions that nearly erased life entirely. Each catastrophe has been followed by renewal, a reminder of the resilience of life. But the forces that once gave life its chance are also the forces that guarantee its eventual destruction. One of the greatest threats comes from the cosmos itself. Earth has been struck by asteroids and comets before, and it will be struck again. The odds of a truly catastrophic impact are low in any given year, but across millions of years, the chance becomes nearly certain. A rock just a few kilometers wide could destroy cities, continents, or even civilization itself. Even larger impacts, though rare, could sterilize much of the planet. But an asteroid will not be Earth's ultimate end. Instead, the greatest threat comes from the very heart of our solar system, the Sun. Stars are not eternal. They live, they change, and they die. Our Sun is now a stable, middle-aged star, about halfway through its 10 billion year life cycle. But already, subtle changes are underway. Every 100 million years or so, the Sun grows brighter, and this steady increase in energy will transform Earth's climate in about 1 billion years. The heat will be so intense that Earth's oceans will begin to evaporate. The sky will thicken with water vapor, turning our planet into a greenhouse furnace. Rainforests, deserts, and polar ice will all vanish into steam. Life, as we know it, will be pushed to the edges of survival. Microbes may cling on deep underground, but complex creatures will be gone. As the Sun continues to evolve, the transformation becomes even more dramatic. In roughly 5 billion years, the Sun will exhaust the hydrogen fuel in its core, and gravity will force it into a new phase. It will swell into a red giant, expanding outward until it engulfs Mercury and Venus. The fate of Earth in this moment is uncertain.
Made from the
Some
asteroid
models suggest
and the
swelling sun
bedrock it had
may swallow
struck.
our planet whole, reducing it to a cinder. Others suggest that Earth may survive, but at a terrible cost. If spared from direct consumption, Earth will be scorched by waves of solar radiation, its surface turned molten, its atmosphere blown away. The ground will boil like metal in a forge, and the memory of oceans and forests will vanish forever. The planet that once bloomed with life will be little more than a charred rock orbiting a dying star. Yet even this is not the final end. After its red giant phase, the Sun will collapse into a white dwarf, a dense, fading ember of what was once a mighty star. Earth, if it still exists, will orbit this stellar corpse in perpetual twilight. Over trillions of years, even the white dwarf will cool and fade into darkness, leaving Earth adrift in eternal night. Some scientists imagine that, long before these cosmic events, humanity or its descendants may find ways to escape. Perhaps we will colonize Mars, build habitats among the stars, or travel to new solar systems. But if we remain tied to Earth, our survival is limited by the lifespan of the Sun. Even without the Sun's death, Earth faces dangers closer to home. Supervolcanoes, buried beneath the crust, can erupt with apocalyptic force. Around 74,000 years ago, the eruption of Mount Toba in Indonesia released so much ash and gas into the atmosphere that global temperatures plunged, possibly reducing the human population to just a few thousand survivors. Yellowstone, one of the largest supervolcanoes on Earth, has erupted many times before and will erupt again. The devastation from such an event would cripple agriculture, collapse economies, and threaten billions of lives. Humanity may adapt, but such disasters remind us that Earth itself is a restless and dangerous companion. Another potential end lies in nuclear war or human-made climate catastrophe. Our technologies give us the power to alter the planet more quickly than any natural force. Rising carbon dioxide levels are already warming the planet, melting glaciers, and raising seas. If left unchecked, climate change could destabilize ecosystems, flood coastal cities, and create new deserts where once there were fertile lands. Though it may not erase Earth entirely, it could bring about the end of civilization as we know it. Humanity also faces the specter of nuclear winter. A large-scale nuclear exchange would ignite fires across continents, filling the sky with smoke that blocks sunlight. Crops would fail, temperatures would plummet, and famine would sweep across the globe. In such a scenario, Earth itself would continue, but humanity might not. The question then becomes not only how Earth will die, but how life will end upon it. Will humanity survive long enough to witness the distant death of the sun? Or will we extinguish ourselves in the near future through war, neglect, or ecological collapse? Even if humanity thrives, evolution itself ensures that today's species are temporary. More than 99% of all species that have ever lived are extinct, and one day, we too will join them. What makes Earth's story compelling is that it is part of a larger cosmic cycle. Planets are born from stardust, shaped by gravity, chemistry, and chance. They host life for a time, and then they change or perish. Earth's death will not be unique, but part of the endless transformation of the universe. Long after the Earth is gone, new stars and planets will form from the ashes, and perhaps life will emerge again, somewhere else, under a different sun. The end of Earth is inevitable, but the timeline is vast. Humanity's role in this story is brief, yet extraordinary. For a fleeting moment in cosmic time, we are the planet's voice, capable of understanding its past and glimpsing its future. Knowing how Earth will die is not meant to inspire despair, but perspective. Our planet will one day be gone, but for now, it is alive, vibrant, and filled with possibilities. The oceans still surge, the forests still grow, and the stars still shine above us. Our responsibility is not to prevent the inevitable, but to cherish the present and safeguard the fragile moment in which life thrives. One day, billions of years from now, Earth will be silent. The continents will be erased, the oceans gone, and the skies dark. Yet the story of our world will not be lost. It will live on in the fragments of rock drifting through space, in the memories carried by any descendants who journey beyond the stars, and in the simple fact that, for a time, a small blue planet existed, where life arose, where beings looked up, wondered, and told the story of their world.